is the best.
We're getting people caught.
Everybody in the crowd seems to have their thumb set on a favorite, but there's some good ones out there. Amber and Melissa are probably my favorites. You know, I spend a lot of time hanging out with those ones, get to see them ride, and yeah, it's good.
What about Canadian women wakeboarders?
They do that up there?
Come on, man. Hey, I just want to say I missed you out. I was out in Saskatoon a couple months ago and missed you. And hopefully I'll get invited back up, but I don't know. Luckily they didn't take away my passport. So, but here we are, folks. It is pro women wakeboard action. And this lady coming off of a huge weekend, winning Women's Rider of the Year, Liquid Force athlete, none other than past national, world, and Queen of Wake champion. This is Amber Wing.
Yeah, as you're saying, Dano, Amber having a great weekend out at the Wake Awards. And starting things off right there with a nice big Indy tantrum. Behind that Tiger Z3 Wake in on the toes, grabbing Indy on the front roll.
Signature combo from Amber Wing. Back in on the melon frontside 360. Setting back up in on the toes to the nose. Toe side 540. Switching it up, gonna cut back in, a heel side, edge heel side approach at the wake.
Yeah, the Moby Dick to finish it off there for Amber Wing. So great, 5 tricks right there, 5 trick runs, and you get 2 runs out here, and your best of the 2 counts. So there we saw on the instant replay that off-axis 360, grabbing it melon, poking it out nicely. And same again on that 540, grabbing melon, and a 540-degree rotation.
Oh, Brett, Amber is just such a solid rider and a veteran as well. She comes from a family of just water sports enthusiasts, from barefooting to everything they do out there. We'll check her out here, already starting off pass number 2. Getting 1 trick in, here comes her second trick. Front side 540, no, now Brett, Amber was the first girl to ever land a 720 and a 720 in competition.
Yeah, that's right, Dano. I actually spent a lot of time with Amber when she was learning that trick. We were both working out at the wakeboard camp in Claremont, and there you go. We see that Moby Dick again from Amber Wing here in her second pass, trying to step up that pass number 1. Oh, toe side Indy to finish it off. And that's going to do it for Amber Wing. And as I was saying before, yeah, Amber and I used to work out at the wakeboard camp together, and we were both learning 7s at the same time. So we'd go out, get up nice and early. We'd go out.
You guys are learning, so you've only been doing 7s for 2 years? 3 years? 4 years?
9 years ago, when we were both learning 7s. My first year on the States, back in 2004, so 8 years ago, 2004. And we were preparing for learning the 7s. So we'd get up early, we'd go out and we'd do nothing but toe side 3s and switch backside 180s, just to learn the landing for the 7s. Then later on in the afternoons, we'd go out and try the 7s. So it was a good little training partner.
Oh my gosh, it is crazy how time flies over the years here in wakeboarding. Well, just in every aspect of our lives, but nonetheless, man, it's crazy. You've been down here since 04. I've been down here since 02. I made the trek down from the great Midwest. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you had a big walk. I had to do a lot of swimming to get here. So.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I think I can drive here before you can fly here.
I have been asked if I drove here from New Zealand before, though.
How would you do that? A ferry boat?
I don't even know if they do. I mean, you could drive onto a container ship and then maybe just drive around in circles as it.
I don't think New Zealand wants that truck of yours, Zach, out there.
No, they really don't.
All right, we got our next rider on the water from Chico, California. IWWF past 09 world champion Raquel Hoffman is getting ready to do All right, well, we're going to get back out onto the water here as Raquel gets set. Sitting in the water, CWB team rider. She's got some of her teammates in the house with her. Dirty Mike Dowdy is in the house. I saw none other than Josh Palma out here a little bit earlier. Another CWB athlete who we'll see a little later in the Pro Men division. And Daniel Powers as well. So, 3 pro CWB team riders repping it up in the Pro Men division, giving support to their teammate Raquel Hoffman. Let's check it out. The boat speed's picking up. The boat is coming back towards the show course area. And here we go. It is time for action, drama, and possibility. A combination of both. Off axis 540 from Raquel Hoffman.
And sitting up on the heel side, here's the Moby Dick. She saw Amber Wing throw that down right before her, coming back in strong. Second trick with the Moby Dick, then back on the toes, toe side front roll. So nice and solid way to start things off here for Raquel. Here's the Whirlybird to follow it up. She's really stepped up her riding.
Put a good handful of mob tricks in there. And back in with the Scarecrow. I'm telling you what, Raquel Hoffman, that run looking almost more solid than I've ever seen her ride before. Back in on the instant replay, you see the toe side front roll. And then take a look at this right here. Look at that, perfect pop right there and a great rotation with the tantrum to overhead 360. And then of course that Scarecrow, which is the front roll 180 to finish off the pass. We'll turn that boat around, bring her back in for pass number 2, Raquel Hoffman.
There we go. There's the off axis 540. Same way she started off the first pass. So let's see if she's looking to step it up a little more. Oh yeah, grabbing. What's that? Front hand grab on the heel front or tantrum type maneuver. There's a chromo there from Raquel Hoffman. Unfortunately, popping the handle, but she is in front of the 3/4 marker, so she's going to get picked on back up. And we're going to give her one more shot at this.
Let's check this instant replay out and see. I think it was a front flip right there. It's kind of a mix, but
it was either a melon tantrum or melon front flip.
I give her a front flip on that. And then safely landing the chromo right there, just snapping the handle. Losing it. Hey, that'll happen. And there's a lot of torque on the handle coming around for that trick.
That's right. And there's one thing I like about this format out here, Dano, is, you know, the riders can go out first pass, throw down their run. Maybe it can be a little bit of a safety run. And then pass number 2, they can really step things up and try and throw some more hammers to beat that first pass.
Well, I'm going to say this. I was very, 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 very impressed with Raquel's first pass right there. And I really was. And I am hoping to see her next year on the Mona V Queen of Wake Tour. I want to see her back out there at it because definitely an element that the tour was missing this season. And there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, I was surprised not to see her out there this year, and she's definitely got the talent, definitely got the trick, so hopefully we'll see her back out on tour next year. But right now, as we pull her back up on the water, let's see what Raquel Hoffman has got for us to finish off her second pass. Looks like she might be going for that chrome mob again, in on the toes. No, off axis 720.
Oh, man. Raquel, this girl lands all of those tricks, just losing the grip on that handle and going down. Take a look at this instant replay right here, all the way around. Toe 720. And you know what? I'm not talking smack. I just think Raquel needs to commit to holding onto that handle. And
need to get the duct tape out. Should be riding away.
Yeah. Mom and Dad, get that duct tape, like Brad said right there. She had those tricks. She had those tricks right there. A great effort right there, guys, and I hope she's stoked on that because I know I'm pretty pumped. It was a great ride from Raquel Hoffman.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Damn, son, where'd you find this?
All right, we're on to our third rider off on the water right now, and this is Tara Mikasic. Starting things off with the Scarecrow, calling for a little bit of a boat speed adjustment for the heel side wake to wake. Looked like she may have won a grab on that one, but still riding away. There's the half cab roll.
Yeah, Tara Mikasic, this is another girl. This girl started her career as a water skier. I believe she may still hold some world records as a junior in water skiing. You saw Melon off axis 3, back in toe 540, and you know something that differentiates this event from some of the other events that we do throughout the season is we don't have any rails out there this weekend, but Tara has an amazing 270 switch front board 90 out transfer on that Tour Fun Box. This girl's a versatile athlete, and just exciting to see her out here, and love the transition. I really love the transition that Tara made. You know, being a fanatic of all-toed water sports, from water skiing to wake skating to wake surfing to wakeboarding, and I followed Tara's entire career, and it's just cool to see that everything that she does out there and how talented of an athlete she is.
And things like that styled out Stalefish to start things off, and following it back across with the Scarecrow. So plenty of style grabbing that board. Tara Mikasic getting off axis on the 360 there.
You see those Hydra fenders out there, those skull head bumper buoys. If you guys are interested, you can check those out at hydrafenders.com. There's a backside 180 down there at the end. And there's the control. There's the control that Tara shows you right there. Now, if I were, let's take a look at this instant replay. Right there. Comes around. Right there. I would have snapped the handle, personally. Okay? And then here on this backside 180, I'd have just gone out the front.
Yep, grabbing Indy, plenty of style, and then landing nice and solid. So great to see there out of Tara Mikasic. Which brings us about halfway through our pro women wakeboard semifinals out here.
So we've got 3 more pro women riders left to go, and we got 12 pro men wakeboarders back up there. You guys are checking out George Daniels and DJ Drop Top, Brandon Thomas.
Sponsor incentives. You get incentives for that?
And James Balzer, you're seeing the dreadlocks of Brandon Thomas. Some muscles from George Daniels right there in the camera. The wake skaters having a little fun down here with us. This is what makes this event so cool. It's just so laid back here right now. So laid back. You got people just hanging out in the water up here in front of us. The tiki bar is going off. And we're seeing some really great wakeboarding and wake skating and everything. So, let's just see what happens here in just a few moments. We got a nice rider on the water. Ladies and gentlemen, Originally out of Illinois State. They're from the border of Illinois and Missouri. You got Taylor McCullough, many-time national and world girls wakeboard champion. It is her rookie season as a pro women wakeboarder. She's good. This girl's got some tricks in her bag. She's got some good tricks. She is 14 years old, I want to say. 13 or 14 years old. All right, we're going to check it out right now. Here she comes on through. Taylor McCullough trains here in Orlando, Florida, the likes of Mike Ferraro, the world's greatest ski or wakeboard coach, and hangs out with Jason Sovin quite a bit. He's starting things up with the big tantrum. I think she was going for the Indy grab on that, cutting back up and over. And there's a scarecrow toe side front roll 180. Now the Liquid Force wakeboard heel side edge. Little glide 180 or 911 to 180.
It'd almost be a switch crip, that one right there. Oh no, regular crip. Sorry, being the Wait, I'm confused now. She's on the heel side, and that's going to be the 540. Unfortunately, popping the handle, just butt sketching out of it and not able to hang on. So 1-4 right there for Taylor McCullough.
And I thought Taylor had that right there. Let's check out the instant replay and see what happens. There's the big toe side back roll to revert. Toe side back roll 180. Heel side edge back at the wake. And there's a front side 540. And, I don't know technically what happened, but to me it looked like she just kind of crushed on the landing. And
yeah, it looked like she just let that handle get a little far away from her through the rotation and not able to stomp over those toes and right away from it there, Dano. So not a bad place to fall, though, right down the end of her first pass. So we're going to get her back up, bring her on through for her second run. So these women, as I mentioned earlier, the format out here, you get 2 runs, 2 passes. 1 pass is 1 run. Second pass is the second run, and we're going to take the best score out of each of them. So the best run out of the 2 is going to count for today's score.
All right, well, we are here at the Taiga My Wake Global Challenge, and I want to ask you folks out there online to check out www, the letter I, W-A-K-E, iwake.com, because after every event, usually I try to do it as quick as possible, but I do a photo and word blog, and I know you write for that site as well, Brad.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I've been checking out your blog out there, Dano. It's good. It's very entertaining and a good read and good to go through the photos.
It's good. You want to know? I'm not trying to brag about my content, but it's good because I have minimal words and I got photos. But they're not just like photos, regular photos. They're like photos of what's happening.
Exactly, and it's, as I said before, I've said in the past, Dano, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So you don't even need to write anything; just put more pictures up.
Oh man, if I only got paid by the word, I usually put like 30 to 40 to 50 photos up. I'd be making a lot of money. All right, starting out pass 2 from Taylor McCullough. There's the tantrum. Back in with the scarecrow. Back in on the heels.
Yeah, there's that crypt right there. And Taylor McCullough back in on the toes. Is this going to be that toe side roll to revert we saw in her first pass? There it is. Now right here we saw the heel side 540. And going for it again, and same thing again, just landing over those heels and unable to ride away from it. Watch right here on our instant replay. Starting things off with a scarecrow. And following it up, there's the crypt. A little bit of a sketchy landing on that crypt. Back in on the toes. The toe side roll to revert was nice and clean this time around. And then once again on the heel side 540, just letting that handle get a little far away and not able to get over those toes. So Great run there out of Taylor McCullough. No doubt she'll be stoked on that, but she's probably going to be looking to maybe obviously stomp that heel 5 tomorrow, provided she goes on through to the finals.
All right. We have got 2 riders left here in this division right now. Rainey Merritt going to come up the dock last, and Melissa Marquardt, Queen of Style, past Pro Wakeboard Tour Stop champion, California Canyon Lake native. It'll be pretty interesting, to say the least. We'll find out what happens. And from there we go into Pro Men Wakeboarding. We got 12 riders in Pro Men, so we got 14 pulls left to cap off the day. Don't forget, we're back bright and early tomorrow a.m. at 9 a.m. All right, guys, on the one right now from Canyon Lake, California, this is the Queen of Style, Melissa Marquardt. Melissa, another veteran of pro women's wakeboarding.
West Coast, baby.
That's right, loves it, and I enjoy watching her wakeboard a lot, like a lot. Here we go, toe side edge to kick off her run. Toe side Indy back roll, looking for a little speed adjustment. Cutting back up. Front side 360 right there from Melissa. Check that out. Wrapping the rope around her body for this. What's it going to be, Brad?
Yeah, it's that wrap toe side roller blind. They call it the G spot that was invented by that woman right there, Melissa Marquardt. Grabbing Indy on the backside 180. Wrapping up once again. Is this going to be the toe side backside 360? And possibly, and she is still riding, so unfortunately we just got cut off a little bit halfway through that trick. Let's see on the instant replay what we got here. And on the heel side is that Indy backside 180 from the Queen of Style. And then wrapping on up in on the toes. There's that toe side backside 360 to finish it off. And as you can see by the look on Melissa's face, just the handle getting pulled a little bit away from her.
She almost looked a little surprised on that landing right there, but well, man, I thought she looked pretty solid out there. And, you know, once again, Brad, one of the things that I dig about Melissa is that she does it just a little bit different out there, you know?
Yeah, and it was just her first trick right there. Something nice and large into the flats. Couldn't quite see from the end there, but then going toe side, backside 360. And unfortunately taking her first fall right there, second trick on her second pass. So based on that, it looks like Melissa may hang on to that first pass as her run that's going to score here in the first round of the Tiger My Wake Global Challenge.
That's right. Well, riders from all around the world have the opportunity to post videos online at the www.mywake.com video website. And the top riders were picked to come out here to Orlando, Florida, represent, hang out, and do what we do, perform down here. So great to see these athletes. As you can tell, like the best of the best are out here right now, guys, and that's Melissa Marquardt. We got Rainey Merritt coming up next. To finish it off, going to be followed up by Pro Men Wakeboarding. This rider going to get 2 passes here, down, up and down the course, and now everybody's going to qualify through tomorrow. The question is, where will they be seated? And we'll find out and have those results posted. Guys, here on site, you're listening to the sounds of the one and only DJ Michael Mantis. Repping it and rocking it all day long right here over at the 2012 Tiger My Wake Global Challenge event. Melissa Marquardt back up and getting ready to come on through to finish up this pass. Gonna get one, possibly two more tricks in right here, right now. Cutting up and over. Big front side 360, going huge on that. And can she squeeze that last trick in? She's gonna go for it. Toe side 540. How about it? A solid run from Melissa Marquardt. Back in. Check out this instant replay in on the toes for that toe side 540. Some very cool stuff going on right here, right now, and all day long. Live Lake Buena Vista, Orlando, Florida.
All right, and in between riders right here, I'm going to give you guys on the live stream a bit of a look at the results we've had so far. We started things off this morning with Pro Women's Surf, Pro Men's Surf, Pro Women's Skim, Pro Men's Skim, and then Pro Men Wake Skate. So I'm just going to give you a quick little glimpse at those results.
We'll pop those up on the screen for y'all. Smilla, are you flexing? There you go. Take a good look at those right there. Maddie Garcia, Raquel Hoffman, Karina Smerek, and Ashley Kidd. RJ Garcia, Chris Kinsey, and Chase Hazen, the top seed. And in Pro Women Skimboard, Vanessa Gonzalez, Jackie Costa, Caroline Villanueva, and Brie Kamel. And up next, we got the men's skim, Keenan Flegel, Noah Flegel, and Dominique Gasse. And then in Pro Wake Skate, Dieter Humps, George Daniels, top three, Brian Grubb, James Balzer, and Brandon Thomas. And those are the results that we have right now. So enjoy it, guys.
I say whip